Santos, tell a friend where you heard it first. Oh yeah, we broke that news right here. Let's go. Man, oh man, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'm liking it.
Hey, yo, listen. You know what I like doing? I like doing things like that. Creating a buzz when a motherfucker don't even know where the buzz came from. But certain people that's on the inside, they know where it came from. I ain't gotta go.
Creating the
They know.
buzz.
They see it. It's solid. Shit is like shit solid, Mills. Look at that. That's almost 50. I'm almost 50, God. You see
Let's
that?
go.
Shit,
Let's go.
shit almost 50, baby. Still rock hard. You know what I mean? I'm on it.
Them
Word.
jabs still solid.
They still solid. You know that. You know that. That's the left. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
That's the dead
sir.
on.
Yes, sir.
Big
Word.
facts. Shit
Word.
and
But
shit.
nah,
Yo, man.
boxing is good, man. Boxing is some good fights. Keyshawn Davis, Crawford. See, I like that. He understands that his mentor is this is a big year for his, and he put himself
Ah,
in that. I love Keyshawn.
you
I think
gonna fight a you gonna fight a big puncher? I'ma fight a
That
big
yo,
puncher.
man's good
big.
at.
I'm
He's
with
come on,
that.
y'all. That's big for boxing, bro.
Mentorship.
I like what he's doing, man. He said, yo, my mentor, you ain't going to a big fight. You gonna have this big 2025 year. You know what? I'm gonna jump in the box too. Now I'm gonna jump in the hot water so we can train together. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be training together, working together, all that. That's come on, man. That's fun. That's boxing. This is what boxing is, guys. This is the state of the game where boxing
That's a
is.
good fight. Not saying he gonna beat you. I think you need to do a lot of fun, but I think that it's a competitive, dope fight.
I
No joke. No joke. I think that's a good fight. You know what I mean? So,
Look at his face. Look at his face, y'all. He can agree. He can agree.
No. But one thing I do say about that, he did agree that the De La Santos fight is a fight. Well, he says it's a fight that he would take. He said that. He didn't say that it would be competitive. He said, De La Santos, I'll fight him. Yeah, I'll fight him. Now, for boxers that know the mechanics of certain fighters, you just, if you know a nigga's a dog, you stay away from that name. You know what I'm saying? You put in other shit. He didn't do that. He said, yo, what's up? I want him. I take him too. So he didn't shy away from it. Let's be fact. Keyshawn did not shy away from the fight. He embraced the fight 100%. The fight is made. He's taking them home.
I don't think Keyshawn needed to take this fight.
I think
Well,
it
well,
just speaks to
Keyshawn
the
didn't
type
need
of
to
fighter
take the
he is.
Lemos fight.
it shows him who he is. It shows the world in boxing who he is. It is a fight he needed to take because it shows that it takes him out of a category now of us guessing what he could do to us knowing that boy fight anybody and he a dog. Let's
Yep.
not check nobody off on him. That's where he just put himself in a situation where now when you mention certain names with his name is 100% big possibility of winning the fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting myself in category where I'm playing the cat and mouse game. I'm not getting in that category. I'm getting the category where who's next? Him? Give me him. Who's next? Him? Give me him. Who's next? Give me. And when you keep doing that and that's your recipe, they got to love you, baby. They got to love you. They got to love you. You got to just keep parking these motherfuckers. That's it. Put an emergency brake up. It's over.
I think
Sit down.
I
You
think
know?
it also comes down to like who's doing it for the money and who's really competitive enough to take everybody else out.
That's
And I feel like Keyshawn is high up there already. Like he's competitive. He wants the money, but he wants to win. And I feel like that makes it completely different,
right.
even in a fight.
Right. Right. Listen, man, De Los Santos is not a fight that you take home to your hometown and fight if you're not 100% focused. Or we know what hometown fights do to you. Hometown fights are it's tricky, especially in this thing, because we know everybody in the whole town will be hitting them up for tickets, trying to hang out, hang on, walk out, performances, and all. We know how this gets. You know, I've been there before 100 times. I know how your home fights are no joke. You know what I'm saying? And at the career stage, they always advise you, stay away from the home fights because shit get tricky. Or if you're gonna be in a home fight, make sure you have your training camp away from the home and you come in the week of the fight and just stay strictly on the mission. That's what I'm saying. So guys that can perform that and pull that situation out right, they good. A lot of people was not successful at going back to the crib. 100 and big fights. 100%. You gotta look at that. So
Soup, taking a turn real quick. What do you think about Teofimo Lopez putting that 5 finger discount on Barbosa's cheek? The big smackaroo. Pequiti.
oh nice. Smacked him? Nah, I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't see it? You
Nah, I
already know
didn't
it.
see it.
Don't worry, I'll pull it up for you.
And he said he smacked the woo. Now come on. Listen, man, when you put your hands on somebody, you gotta be prepared for whatever else come after that. That's all I say. That's all I say. You know what I'm saying? You put your hands on somebody, gotta be prepared for anything that comes after that. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes sometimes that can smack a fighter, can smack the championship out of them, or it could smack the championship in them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like you smack me, I'm gonna try to fight you every time, anywhere, every time I see you, I'm gonna try to fight. I don't care about no security holding you back. That shit not gonna work. You fighting everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I just wasn't one of those mentally guys that was sound for that. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, he could have turned the fight up. And who's he fighting again? Arnold Barbosa.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how Arnold is and how him and his roots and tradition of living is. I don't know, but anybody that does that, bro, you got to take it to him. Man, smack another man, you know what that calls for. You know what I mean? That's it.
Yeah, man.
Let me see. Let me see the smack. Like, was it the whole
Tensions.
face?
Nah,
A
tensions.
little push. Okay,
It's
a
gonna
little, a
take a.
little.
It's gonna
Okay,
take a
okay.
little time.
Now, Mills, look, that right there. That see, now I'm on point. He pushed him
You on go
first.
time?
I was on. Oh, okay, that wasn't too bad.
It
That
wasn't
wasn't too
too bad.
bad.
It was
Yeah,
like,
nah. Yeah, that was like he attempted to smack him. I thought you meant he was just standing there. He just whack smacked the shit out of him like on some off guard
oh,
shit.
nah. You talking about one of them? Nah.
Yeah, because that's disrespect. Like, niggas smack you off guard and catch you once. Like,
You
nigga, we.
right. That
So
wasn't the
that,
5 finger discount.
yeah,
That
that
was
wasn't
more
the
like,
5 inches. Yeah,
yeah.
that was like fighting press conference. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get you shit. Like, and Barbosa responded back. So I thought you meant he was standing there, and he just hooked up and smacked the shit out of him like on some sucker shit. I was like, hold up, bro, you can't do that. But yeah, listen, T.O. T.O. do what he do. He know how to sell a fight. He know how to pump some shit up. He know how to get the energy and the crowd and everybody going from words to actions and everything. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what happens in the fight. That's it. Let's see what Teofimo Lopez shows up in the fight, and let's see what happens. That's it.
Big facts.
Yeah.
Big fact. Talk to me, Willie. We got the Mr. Undisputed Champ in the building. I got my man Primetime was cracking.
What's going on, fellas? What's going on, champ?
So what is my guy? You
All
heard?
right, what's going on,
Hey,
guys? Hey, look, it's an
another day.
awesome fight, man. Keyshawn versus Edwin. Man, that's a massive fight for the summer.
Who do
Massive
you
fight.
who do you see having the most problems in that fight? Stylistically, let's look at this. Who do you see having the most problems? Can De La Santos see? Here's another good factor. Can De La Santos get around and close the distance to get around that good jab that Keyshawn got?
Hmm.
That's another thing. If Keyshawn is able to keep that good distance and keep him outside on that jab, and every time he step past that barrier, and get out, ooh, we're gonna have a tough night. If what if De Los Santos is able to get around that jab and get in on the inside? That's gonna make a fucking interesting fight.
He got
Yeah,
good
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
movement too.
yeah,
So
yeah. Honestly, it's a well even match fight. You gotta give kudos to both fighters for
100%.
taking this fight, for stepping up, because a lot of fighters would avoid any type of matchup like this, down to the promoters, to the managers, even to the fighters sometimes. So, and kudos for Keyshawn to want to do this at his home turf with a big, massive fight. Big risk, but it's great reward if it pans out. If he can beat Edwards than Shakur did, that's gonna raise some serious argument. But if Edwin De Los Santos can take it to the limits and take it to the scorecards and show that he's still a top level competitor,
Mm. What if Keyshawn stops him?
see, that's a whole nother factor because we know Keyshawn got that real dog in him that he goes in to
Yo,
seek
that's gonna be
and
tough.
destroy.
That would be
That's
All
a
tough.
right,
different type of conversation for a whole week.
I got
Yeah,
a,
it really is.
I
It
got
really
another
is
one.
because
I got a bigger
it
one for you.
depends on if if Edwin De Los Santos can get Keyshawn respect in the first round with a nice little check, now we're talking about a whole different fight. Now we're talking about two fighters being chess match against each
I
other.
got a good one for you. What if De Los Santos is able to stop Keyshawn? Where does that put him at on the Richter scale?
Nah, I don't think for
So you're
now.
not
Hey,
you're not
anything is
able
All I
you're not
would
possible in
able
the
say
sport
is,
of boxing.
you're not able
all
to
I
You
say
right.
is top rank, nasty work,
I
sacrifice,
think
But champ, you right. You know, anything can happen in the sport of
sacrificing
you're
your
not
boxing.
look.
Edwin still has a good puncher's chance. I mean, the dude carries a lot of power and he has very good footwork when he uses it.
Very
So
good
he
feet.
could pose some problems.
Speed.
For me, Keyshawn's just more composed. Like when he throws his jab, he's not afraid to
very,
take a punch
very.
and just keeps coming forward until he catches you. I feel like
Mm,
that's probably the hardest type of fighter to fight. Someone that's
Remember
not
this.
afraid.
So remember
it
this.
is.
On this fight, De Los Santos is going to be coming forward. He's going to be pressing the fight. Keyshawn is also known to be a pressure cooker fighter coming in. So now, if they both collide on the inside, this could be an explosion that's going to be serious. Who do you think is the better inside fighter guy?
I, I think Keyshawn's the better inside
Yeah.
fighter.
Keyshawn, yeah, yeah.
Keyshawn with
I
his
think
body
Keyshawn is the
shots.
better. He's the better overall skillful fighter. Period. He's the better overall skillful fighter. But what keeps De Los Santos
I,
in this
I
fight is
think
the
I
dog.
think Edwin's feet are
Wait
better.
a minute. What keeps De Los Santos in this fight is the dog. The dog that's in him to keep coming forward, to keep the pressure, to be able to take a punch and keep going. I think that's what makes this fight on paper, before it happens with the imaginary situation, what makes it a great fight is all of those attributes right, you know what I'm saying, right there. You know what I'm saying? De Los Santos does have a come forward, a steamroll.
To me, I
Knows I
think
gotta get up. I'll
where
hop off.
Offset, yeah, that can offset and throw.
you went off. You went off, Soup.
I'm back.
Yep, you're back.
All right, yeah, yeah. So, listen, man, it's going to be a good fight, man, because I know at fights like this, De Los Santos know I gotta bring my dog for 12 hours. I got 36 minutes, and that's it. My lifestyle can change. Keyshawn know I got 36 minutes, and I'm on another level. You know what I mean? So I think both of these guys are gonna go wall to the wall, and this is why I say this is a dope fight, and I will be ringside at this motherfucker. I will be
Yeah,
there.
yeah, for
God willing.
sure.
God willing. God willing.
Man, hey, now the trick is it would like Mills, you were saying Edwin De Los Santos' footwork is his best attribute to be able to take this in deep waters. It, because he showed that he has the chin against Shakur because Shakur tried his chin. So the
Yeah, yeah.
question is, can he last 12 rounds and take Keyshawn to deep waters where he get a little tired and drained and maybe take it to the scorecards?
Right. Right. The only thing about with the mid range, you would have to give it to Keyshawn.
Yeah,
I mean, mid
for
range,
sure.
he could take advantage of
and
that Edwin.
In the middle. In the middle,
Yeah, yeah,
Edwin got to push him to the ropes. 'Cause in the
yeah,
middle, Keyshawn gets slice him up like a turkey. I'm talking about
yeah,
thin
Yeah,
slices, baby,
you got to
thin
make him go
slices.
backwards. You got to make.
yeah,
Gotta. If he
yeah.
if he if he keeps the fight in the middle with
It's
Keyshawn,
gonna be a rough
Well,
first 4 rounds.
let's be real. Nobody has been able to push Keyshawn Davis back.
right? That's what I'm telling you. And but De Los Santos is a pressure fighter. He pushes guys back. Now you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. They're gonna
Yeah,
meet in the middle. Boom! It's gonna be an explosion. We're gonna see who's able to get that. You know what I'm saying? To get that extra person to take that one step back. We're gonna see.
yes,
This is gonna be.
yes.
It's gonna be. This is gonna be. This what makes boxing a great fight. This what makes a great fight and a great sport that we in. That people are looking forward to seeing. The two styles. the two styles that contrast that's matched up right now, and this is a great night of
Yeah,
boxing, a great night of boxing.
yeah,
I'm looking forward to it already. Months out advance, and I'm like, wow, I could just picture the styles clashing together. It's gonna be a great fight.
yeah.
Great fight.
I'm looking forward to seeing who gets their rhythm first and who hits them with something that makes them like stop in their track and like change up their whole style. And their coach is like,
You have
no,
to
no,
adapt
no,
to that
keep going
adversity
forward. They're
first.
like,
So
nah, man.
we know Keyshawn coming out first round with the shit.
Yes,
He gonna try to knock De Los Santos out round one. This is what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
picturing the fight in my eyes. I can see it happening. I'm like, whoa, this shit gonna be crazy.
Yes,
They gonna fight.
yes,
Keyshawn,
yes,
he not
yes.
coming in there. He gonna come in there round one to look to establish that jab, and then work combination after that. And if any opening is provided in the first round, he taking it. He taking it.
He
He
is.
taking it. And De Los Santos the same way. He looking to get inside, flip, counter, and start some shit and get it shaking
Yeah,
early.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So this is,
Yeah.
like I said, once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a hell of a fight. This is a hell of a fight,
True,
ladies and gentlemen. Hell
true.
of a fight.
We got
It
welterweight
definitely got to
contender
be good
Michael
numbers
Fox
and
in the
pay.
building. What's going on, Mike?
Hey, what's happening with y'all,
Yeah.
man?
Mike, what's up?
Champion,
What's
what's
going
up,
on,
Man,
man?
Mike?
right?
What's happening?
How you doing?
Mike, boxing contender, welterweight contender, but also a good analyst in the same time. What you think about Edwin De Los Santos signing the Keyshawn Davis
Oh,
contract
that's official. That's a bet. I like that fight. I like that fight.
June 7th?
That's gonna be an interesting one, man. Keyshawn been on one. I think Edwin, he got a lot of pop. He got a lot of good boxing skills. Um, but I think I lean towards Keyshawn. He's still a little fresher. He got good pop in his punches, and he knows where he's supposed to be. He knows where he is in the ring at all times. So I don't think it'll be like when Edwin caught Ryo against the ropes and things like that. I think he kind of can handle. I think he'll handle that type of pressure. Edwin brings a little better.
Then Ryo.
Yeah.
I could agree with that for sure. I could definitely agree with that. There'll be less fainting in this fight, I'm sure. Than
Nah,
the
it's
Shakur
gonna.
fight. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
Well,
and
yeah, probably
another
less fainting.
thing,
these
we've
guys were
seen
fainting like
the
they were dancing.
we've
They gonna
seen the
fight.
progression of Keyshawn. You
For
know,
sure.
it's like Keyshawn is now embracing the stage
Hmm.
while fighting with his best attributes, and his accuracy and his IQ in the ring is really progressing at a high rate. And I think each fight we've seen him incline, getting better and better and better. So it's a tough task for Edwin. Seriously, a very
Yeah,
tough
Yeah.
task.
it's gonna be
They
word.
done matched a really talented fighter with a really experienced coach in Bomax. So I think that's why his progression's moving so fast.
True.
Good.
Yeah,
Good
Bomac
point.
Bomac is the dog. Bomac is the dog with it.
Yeah.
Yep,
You know
he definitely.
what Zab said? He said he's taking that mentality of his older brother Crawford. Crawford's fighting Canelo, so he's gonna fight a puncher. So I'm gonna fight a puncher, and we're gonna go to
Big.
the camp and fight.
Mm.
Prepare for punches.
That's
Yeah.
big. That's big.
Yep,
It's a lot of great motivation to be doing this,
it
especially
is.
to be coming out of a camp like that, a Terrence Crawford camp, getting ready for one of the biggest fights of his life right now. I'm pretty sure that camp is phenomenal right now. I'm pretty, Crawford's training right now. He don't fight till September, but he's getting it in now. You know what I mean? So that's phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? So Keyshawn Davis has the opportunity of jumping in that grind right there and getting all the experience and learning new things. And, I'm pretty sure Bomac is teaching him the ropes. You know what I'm saying? Showing him how it's supposed to be done. You know what I mean? So this shit is
Keyshawn's
fire.
first title defense is against Edwin De Los Santos.
Yeah.
It's a dog, my guy. That's what
That's a statement
First
piece right there,
I
one.
big.
y'all. That's what I'm saying to y'all, bro, about Keyshawn, bro. Like that type of shit is. That's what I'm saying. If he win this
Who
fight,
is this kid?
what if he stops Edwin De Los Santos? How can where do we put him at? Does he go right to number one? He gotta go to number one of the
He got to go
division.
to number one.
He
They,
gotta.
what do you think they're gonna do? They going Everyone
gotta
in the
be right
media is
behind
going to say that
Devontae.
Keyshawn's better than Shakur if he does that. Because you know how they're gonna do that.
Wait,
Casuals, they're all gonna say that. I
wait.
know Styles make fights, but they're not gonna care about that.
Yeah,
They're
no,
gonna
they're not. They
automatically
already don't like. They
assume
already don't like Shakur, so it's gonna be an easy thing for them to say, like, oh man, look what he did to Edwin versus you running from
But
Edwin and
but
things
but
like
think
that.
about
Regardless of
but
that.
think about no. Think about what it does for Keyshawn. I mean, what it does for Shakur. Now you beat him, Shakur. Let's go. Run the rematch. Now run it right back.
Yep.
Now you
Yep.
know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's
So yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
that's
I mean,
Edwin getting payday if that's
yeah,
the
he gonna
case.
get
yeah.
paid,
Yeah,
but he gonna get jumped by that crew.
He
That's a lot
deserves
of
it though.
motherfucking that's a lot of fucking fades, my nigga. He getting paid from the whole crew.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Going back and forth,
That's a good
fighting
one.
Nigga walks in
right
and said,
within the camp.
you got 12, you got 24 rounds, my guy. Get ready." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how it go with that camp over there. They looking at him like, boy, you got 24 rounds. You got 12 with Keyshawn, and you got 12 more with Shakur. Let's go, boy. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
man.
saying? You got
Yeah,
phase,
man.
my guy. Get ready.
Yeah,
Read this
That's gonna
cover
be a
right here.
heck of a
If
rematch.
if Ryu drops Edwin, Shakur kept him honest. What y'all think Keyshawn does?
Wait. Say it again.
If Ryu dropped Edwin,
Uh,
Shakur kept him honest. What y'all think Keyshawn does?
what I said to y'all. I just said it's a possibility. What if he stop him? If he stops him, think about it, guys. This puts Keyshawn where? Where does this put Keyshawn Davis at once if he stops Edwin De Los Santos?
That question's for you, Mike. What do you think?
shit. That puts him up there, Joe. That put him up there.
That's just
I don't really
crazy.
know,
That's
like
what I'm saying.
because they're gonna say, Joe, you handled him like better than Shakur did. You handled him better than Ryo. Ryo got stopped by him. Then I think Ryo got stopped by him. So he's up as far as 135 talk. He's number one and number two. He's somewhere up there.
They're gonna ask who's the big brother and who's the small brother.
Yeah. That's what they're
Well,
gonna say. Like
well,
why you had to get your little bro and shit like that.
I think
We
Nah,
just
it won't matter because they both.
we just having fun
it
with it.
Yeah,
That's all. Don't
it
worry.
just goes to the
We just
testament
having
of
fun
the
with it.
camp, you know,
yeah,
of the training.
right,
It goes
right,
to a testament of what Bomac
right.
can do within his system with his fighters,
Nah,
you
for
know,
sure.
and with Crawford also, you know, helping and mentor a lot of those fighters that's coming out of that Bomac system. So, you
Hold
know,
on.
them
Here go a
guys
big
are
one.
blessed just to be in there,
Here go
seriously,
a big
and they
one, y'all.
showing it.
Here go a big one, y'all. If Keyshawn Davis pulls off his fight, Terrence Crawford pulls his fight off, does Bomac deserves fight trainer of the year?
Yes.
With
I
My
think
with
I
with a
think
flying rocket.
I think if Bo beats Canelo alone, like if
That's
Yeah,
trainer of the
with a
year
Crawford,
all, all
flying
Crawford
day.
rocket.
beats Canelo alone, I think you
they
got to give it.
Yeah,
gotta give him that. But
yeah.
what if he's able to sustain both of them, Keyshawn and Crawford,
Double
for
nasty
That's
one year?
just
worse.
more. That's more reason to give him trainer of the year.
Oh yeah, but you know how they always play with that with that kind of medal. They don't ever give it to the right people. You know what I'm saying? They always find a motherfucker that did some something bullshit and give it to him. You're like, huh? How did he get it?
Yeah.
You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? You know?
Michael Fox, did you ever fight in Virginia?
Have I ever fought? I fought once in Virginia, like early in my career.
Is there the boxing commission hydration clause over there?
Um,
No, I
yeah,
don't
no,
think
they do.
so.
No, they do now. It's so like what is it? They do a 10-pound clause. That's just for all their fights. That's a Virginia. That's the commission's rule. That's
Mm.
not even for IBF. Not even just for IBF. So it's just straight up like Kelvin Davis. I talked to him after his fight when they fought in Norfolk. He was like, yeah, they had to do it. We had to weigh in a second time at like 8 in the morning.
Mm.
Yeah,
For the people that don't, that was new for me.
Me too.
Hmm.
Yeah,
yeah.
Straight up
That's the
in
commission's rule.
Virginia.
I mean, Virginia's
That's Virginia. You fight in
it's
Virginia, they make you do that.
it's a Commonwealth state anyway, so they make their rules as they
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
They do what they
yeah,
want to do. Yeah,
Mm.
but it's a good thing. Now we know you can't do the weight thing. You can't do the weight bully shit. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
You gotta be honest. You gotta be honest now. You know what I mean? So this is a great
And I
thing.
give more credit to Keyshawn because he's a big ass kid.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
willing to make the
He's
weight,
still willing to
not
go
do
home
the.
just to make the weight.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, but I understand how he is. He's young. He's probably the king of his city right now. You know what I'm saying? Well, the young prince right now of his city, and he's looking to sit in that throne seat right now. He's looking to, after this fight, they're gonna have to sit him in that seat and give him the crown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Word.
yeah,
Big shout to
yeah,
my guy. Word.
yeah. He has to go to number one after
Yeah.
if he knocks out Edwin in the early, say before the fourth round, you got to give him number one
Gotta.
contender to
Gotta.
anybody
He
belt
goes number
pretty
one
much.
for Javante Davis. Number one.
Yeah,
Everybody.
yeah,
Number one.
even number
Number
one
one.
for that.
Number one.
Yeah, I think everybody's fought Edwin has struggled with him. So if he handles him,
Yeah.
that's he that dude. He that dude at
Yeah.
35.
Yeah, that's huge. I'm not gonna lie.
Question. Crawford beats Canelo. Do we have any more dispute about who's number one in pound for pound?
My book, no. Nah, it's Bud. It's Bud. He literally went
That's
up
what I'm
to
saying.
the
My
pound for
thing
What?
pound
is,
king weight
What?
class and then dethroned him. It ain't nothing to talk about there.
What's
but
dragging? If
my thing is right. You can't give that number one spot to Canelo if Canelo beats him though, or can you?
yeah, what
I
the
mean, if he
fuck? He's the best
was
fighter in
already
the
up there,
world.
then yeah, he just keeps
Whoever
his.
gets
No,
that,
ain't nothing in the oven, babe.
if Canelo's able to do some work on Crawford, he gets the number one fighter in the world,
Really?
hands down.
Even though he's fighting a smaller guy.
You gotta get it. Why? Because he's the best skillful fighter out here right now. Skill for skill, if he's able to get around that skill. Remember, it's not gonna be no fucking easy walk in the park. I'm telling you right now, it ain't gonna be no easy walk in the park to walk to no butt. I don't care about that size shit. He got skills. He got a package, a set of skills that are
Mm-hmm.
that have you fucked up and confused. His feet work is official. His hands is superb. He know how to keep a great amount of distance. Only thing that we worried about is the power. That's the only thing that we can say Canelo has as highly over Terrence Bud Crawford that we can see. That's the fact is
Yeah.
the power. Skill for skill, jab for jab, combination for combination. I think it's about even. It's about even. And if anything, I think Crawford throws more punches, more precise punches. He lands more punches. He puts together more better, cleaner shots on people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What can I say?
Yeah.
What can I say? I mean, I'm gonna keep it an ace of aces. You know what I'm saying? The shit, but it's a good fight. But can Canelo close that shit in 30? Not even 30 seconds. 3 seconds. One shot can. Man, boxing is this shit is real. But with that condition of Bud, would it play a big
Yep.
part at taking these shots? See, that's the number
Yes.
one thing people don't know. When you're in great
Yes.
condition, the condition separates how you take a punch. If you're in great condition, you can weather a good punch. You can
Mm-hmm.
you can weather that shit. You know what
And
I mean? But
that's really the key to all of it because we know Canelo is going to be conditioned to carry that weight and fight in the later rounds with that weight. But we saw with Madrimov versus Crawford, we saw that Crawford faded a little bit when Madrimov faded late.
he wasn't
So
he wasn't settled at that weight yet. That's what I said.
exactly,
That's all I said. That's bullshit. But this fight, he know what he up
yeah,
against. That's why you see him.
exactly,
That's why you see him right now at 190 something pounds. Right now, not right
Yeah,
now. He at 197 pounds, bro. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So he doing his work.
oh
He know what he doing.
yeah,
He on point, and that's why I say. And me, I know the type of character Terrence Crawford is. I know what type of character he is. So I already know what he bringing to the table. I know what he bringing, and that's why I pick him, y'all. I listen. I like Canelo Mills. But besides my golf game with him, I fucks with him. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for my golf game. That's gonna be our championship, Canelo. You know what I'm saying? So when it's said and done, I got you. But in the ring,